Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builders Supply. In this video is to bring you a closer look at the Zero number 134 PVC Glass Edge Protection with a neoprene lip for half-inch glass. This is an extruded piece of PVC that has a raceway for the inserted neoprene gasket or seal that would be there. There is an image below this video showing the cross-section of how it's generally installed. So a very typical item. If you had a pair of Herculite doors or all glass doors, you might install this on the active door on the exterior of the pull side, so that if you had a pair of doors, this would open up, and then when it came back, the neoprene would set over the edge of that glass and cover it up. Or conversely, if you were installing it on the inside, you'd probably put this on the push side of the inactive door, assuming one was primarily used and the other wasn't. And then your active door could seal up right up against it. I'd prefer it to be on the outside myself so that we're trying to stop the weather on the exterior face. Okay, this is for half-inch glass. Let's get the caliper and take some dimensions just to check what we're working on. And inside width of this material is indeed for half-inch glass. It's about 0.52 inch where it's bellied out. Out here, of course, it's going to clamp really well over that glass. Now, an overall width of the item is not given at all in the drawing, but let's go over it. An overall, the drawing appears to be slightly off, but close. From the outside here to the back edge here, it's about 0.7 inch. Projection of the lip, assuming it's going to be at that natural sort of angle, is, you can judge that at about 0.325 inch, so about 5/16 projection. Okay. The material thickness, it varies a little bit, apparently, but just in general, it's about 68 thousandths of an inch thick, so about a 1/16 of an inch thick PVC. It's very rigid. You will take note of another acronym that's there. This is PVC, but then there's PSA. That's a reference to the self-adhesive the self-adhesive tape, the two-sided tape that's down in here, and that's how you'll apply it to the edge of the door. You'll grab some of that paper backer, pull it back, and then get this pushed on and down onto the edge of the door. You might want to dry fit it first before you pull the paper off, just to make sure your technique and how you're going to apply it. You're not going to want to pull it off when you get to that point. To reset it, you won't want to have to reset it. There is a link below this video to a document called Product Brochure. Very handy document because it will show you variations on the 134, namely the 133, which will give you a nylon brush option rather than neoprene. I might opt for nylon brush if I knew that I had a bit of warp, and not warp in my glass doors, but if I knew that I had a jamb that was kicked out a little bit, so that the seam or the flush condition between the two pieces of glass was not exact. I might opt for nylon brush in that circumstance. Nylon brush is a bit more forgiving aesthetically and functionally. You'll see also items for half-inch glass, namely the 135, which is a U-shaped edge adapter. You can add pile, which is self-adhesive as well. That will turn it into the 137. You can do the same sort of option on 3/4 inch glass right below it. And then other glass door weather stripping, which is very handy to review there. By far the most common that we sell is going to be your 137, your 138 material. That's fairly common. That 8217S is also not uncommon as well. Now this is going to be available in the website in all the common lengths from 2 foot to 8 foot. If you have need for a custom length, let me rephrase that. If you know you're going to have to cut this or trim this in the field, order it that size. I don't want to have to see you receive this and then have to trim it in the field. So order the next longest piece or pieces and indicate in the comment field what net length you want it to come out at. I urge you to do that. I strongly urge you to order it that way. Okay. There's also a link to a document called Cut Sheet, which is really just a tear sheet. It's an expanded version It's an enlarged version of the cross-section somewhat. Finally, there's a link below this video to the manufacturer's page where you can pull up not only all of the Zero products that we sell, but a link to the manufacturer's website, along with a link to the full product catalog. I'm partial to Zero, and it's because of and when you review their catalog, you'll probably see what I mean. It's their absolute, unique, well thought out, very engineered approach to solving weather stripping problems. They have gotten so familiar with common problems, uncommon problems as it pertains to sealing doors, that they have engineered solutions for them. And their catalog stands alone as providing the most well thought out engineered possibilities to seal doors. The quality of the material is exceptional. Their automatic door bottoms are phenomenal. Their ability to bring to market solutions for sound transmission control doors is unique. They have the broadest range, the highest STC ratings of gasketing for sound transmission control doors that I've seen. And if you were going to be dealing with ever an STC rated door, go right to the Zero catalog. It's very likely that the door that you would purchase has already been tested with Zero STC products already applied to it. So it's a neat catalog, a nice resource to have at least somewhere bookmarked or subconsciously placed so that you can get back access to it. If you have any questions on the Zero 134 PVC Glass Edge Protection with a neoprene insert or any other Zero product, please feel free to reach out to us. Thank you very much.